I don't have a lot of battery left, But yeah, let's just be real, guys. Let's be honest. Let's be real. Doom doom. Is it cringe to sing this song now? Isn't this song like it used to be? Let's be honest. Let's be real. Yeah, this video is gonna be about WrestleMania. But guys, we need to go to sleep. Guys, go to bed. It's late. It's getting late. I don't give a fuck, bro. I need to get late. But I fucked up a little bit. I'm sorry. I'm gonna apologize, but I'm really gonna go. I forgot to shout out, guys. I'm shouting out my bro. Shout out to you, Gio. Shout out to my friend Gio. But we're here to talk about WrestleMania, and yeah, you just sent me some. Gio just sent me something. Shout out to you, bro. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I didn't mention you. I just forgot. I think I don't know what's going on. I'm this. These are these kind of days where you like make videos, but you're not really there. But you're there. You're here, but I'm not really there, guys. In case you haven't noticed, But for the sake of making this video shorter, shout out to you, Gio. We're here. We're gonna talk about the rest of WrestleMania, guys. The thoughts about WrestleMania before I go. I know WrestleMania is long ago, but when you sent me this post, Gio, honestly, all I could see was Logan Paul, and it just made me sad, bro. I'm just sad. I'm sad, bro. Seeing Logan Paul makes me sad. I'm like, why is he in wrestling? Why? Why are you there, Logan? Why is he in so many guys from so many cultures, from so many countries, from so many places? They could have been in his place and be cured. All right, we don't talk about the trash characters, about all these trash influences who got Should I go even further from the couch? Should I stand here, guys? Should I sit there in the corner? I'm here, but why? Why is that? Why do you have all these influences there? Nobody cares, and they're there, and they're just being thrown on things. Wrestling is not what it used to be. And yeah, many don't want to talk about Hulk Hogan, but we need to talk. We need to mention this because he had this video on Netflix. So all of us seen this and seeing this, and then he's passing. Is some of y'all want to say, it's no coincidence. I don't want to say nothing. So if you watch this, Geo, after this live is over, because you're not here. But if you watch this live when it's over, it's all right. It's all right. You guys can watch the live when it's over. I'm just making it. I'm not gonna wait for others to come here because it's important. We need to mention this. So again, Logan Paul, everyone, Logan Paul. I just find it weird, but everyone thinks everyone is entitled to their own opinion, right? Everyone can be like, yeah, Logan Paul, But where all the other wrestlers and stuff happens, but wrestlers dying, and you guys are saying stuff like this wrestler is this. So some of y'all, I don't know. I could never say stuff like this. Hey, you can believe whatever you want, but if I would be a wrestler, and a wrestler would talk shit about me, a wrestler talk shit about me, I would never defend him. Why would I do that? Why? You idiots! You idiot! Why? Why? He didn't do nothing. The typical wanted to defend. He wanted to defend them, right? Even if he talks shit, But yeah, guys, can somebody explain me about the Logan Paul? And yeah, guys, I don't wanna watch wrestling anymore. I don't. I don't care. I like wrestling. How wrestling used to be. Wrestling used to be that, and that's why. We stopped making wrestling videos because I really enjoy. This is something I really enjoy. This is something. That's why I feel like I have like a change in me. But who knows? Maybe I'm just talking because I'm drunk. I drink a lot. I drink a lot. But you know, maybe something's gonna change and I'm gonna make wrestling videos. Again. But as far as things look, the way things look, guys, I haven't even thought. I can't do it. It's just something blocking me, something stopping me from making this. You can talk about anything, but you cannot talk about what's actually going on. You know, you know. That's why I'm just looking at like Vince McMahon and stuff, and all this wrestling, and they hid this from us. You know, And that's what they meant, like how tough you gotta be. They're not talking about the stunts because, they're not talking about this. They're talking about the secrets they kept from us because they low key knew a lot of things, and they just let us know now. And then all these things happen, and you expect me to not talk about Hulk Hogan and keep it hush hush, and be like, but this guy carried wrestling. I don't care about others talking about Ric Flair. No, guys, you guys know that most matches you talk about Hulk Hogan. So yeah, it's no longer Steve Austin. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? What are you talking? Hey, sorry guys, I'm just checking the comments. You know, because I didn't pay attention. I'm actually staying to the topic. You know what I'm saying? What are you talking? You just rambling. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I have a question for you. Why are you spamming? Anyways. Oh, shit. I don't know why you're spamming. You know? Are you a Logan Paul fan? I'm just assuming. I'm making some assumptions. Maybe it's a Paul Logan fan. But like I said, I do not want to really watch wrestling and do wrestling videos anymore because maybe it's too toxic, and I could rather make other stuff. Like I don't even want to go too deep, but I could talk about other topics. We don't have to talk about wrestling. So those who come here because they want to be talking about wrestling, I'm gonna tell you guys they're most likely never gonna talk about wrestling again. But while we at it, we gotta mention Steve Austin, right? Steve Austin was just a great wrestler. He was a reason why many even stayed there and watched. I know some of y'all want to mention Mankind and Rey Mysterio. But honestly, if you don't not mention the whole roster, I don't care about them being mentioned single. Just them single. Oh, cool. But yeah, you guys know. I don't know what's with the Logan Paul. I feel like he's out of place. But then this is just how wrestling is, and I don't have to watch it. You don't have to watch it. None of us have to watch it. None of us have to do things. None of us have to do this. You don't have to go through this, guys. So if you feel like stopping, you can stop. If you feel like, oh, maybe we're gonna get lucky, maybe there's gonna be a newcomer, yeah. But where are they? They should be there already. They should be. So this is important. This is important. Okay, you cannot make me. You want to distract me. I know this Netflix series of wrestling low-key kind of want to distract me from stuff. I feel like, but I retain what Vince said and all these things, right? Then that you guys still talk about it is also confirmation that I was right. I'm right. I know I'm right. I know I'm right. I know I'm right. All right. So this is how I feel about the Hulk Hogan. Okay. Nobody can say something. You think that's why you think you're all about the physical. You think because somebody has a good figure, because he looks good, right? He has a good figure. He has like a bodybuilding figure. He could be like in the movies, right? He could be in every movie and stuff. That's why. It's almost like this Wesley Snipes type stuff. Well, I don't know what you guys have with Wesley Snipes. There's nothing. There's subject for another video. But yeah, going back to WWE, the Hulk Hogan stuff is serious. You guys want me to be all hush hush about it, and now you guys are throwing out distractions, just for us to not take Vince's name in our mouth. So yeah, you can throw all this Logan Paul. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about the Logan Paul being wrestler. To be honest, all wrestlers and everything else. But I don't care. Let's not go too deep. We'll focus on wrestling. All right. You don't make me care. And maybe you mix of both with everything. But yeah, I'm never gonna watch it. So that's it. That's it for me. I don't know about you guys. You guys let me know if I'm missing out because I'm most likely not gonna watch it or just watch the next. Yeah, I'm gonna watch the next very last show. It's gonna be the last very show. I'm gonna watch it, and then you guys want me to sit here and be very disappointed, and then I'm gonna get drunk and get hurt. So I don't care about the news. To be honest, I don't care. I don't care about this. I feel like they already told us everything. Well, yeah, why are you even still making video? You're hyping this. You're fake hyping this for no reason. You guys are sinning, not me. You guys need to repent, not me. You know, I don't know why we're still talking about the repent stuff. So the whole wrestling thing may be too broken, too OP to talk about it. All right. So then don't come here. Don't come here in the comment. Two messages spamming. You're in a basement. Now you're spamming because you have 4 comments. All right, let's see how far this goes. Let's see how far this goes, you guys. So you guys retained the topic. I'm done. Wrestling. Let's go back, guys. You know, for some who missed, but I'm really gonna go, guys. Wrestling is not how it used to be with Steve Austin. When Steve Austin was there, it was awesome. We felt the hype. Okay, many of us wanted to be wrestlers. Believe it or not, many of us we went to school like everybody else. Where everybody else wanted to go somewhere. Oh, I want to do this. I want to do this. And then when they asked us what we want to do, we were like, me, I want to be wrestler. And they laughed at us. They laughed at us like, your fantasy world, the fantasy. You have too much imagination. You must be smoking some. You're high. You're high. You're high. You're high guy. High. Ooh, high, shy guy. Right? These shy guys. What? So what? So what? If I want to be wrestling, if I want to be wrestling in my life, can nobody tell me I cannot be wrestling next year? Wrestler. Stop this YouTube. I stop this YouTube. I gonna launch my wrestling career. And then you guys gonna look at me when I have a whole body like Hogan. And I'm there. And I'm gonna talk. And then I'm gonna remember everyone who commented or everyone who spammed. I'm standing here in the Wrestlemania. And nobody could stop me. Even the boxers I knew. The boxers, you know, Sylvester Stallone type stuff. You know, because Muhammad Ali is too PG, right? Nobody can say that. But I'm gonna stand there. And I'm gonna hold the finger up high without it being cringe. And I'm gonna be like, I'm number 1. But no wrestlers, you don't have wrestlers like this anymore. Or wrestlers with masks. I bet. I bet. I bet. Some of your wrestlers are so ugly. You should wear a mask. But you don't do it. Alright? And you wonder why somebody wants to beat the living crap out of you. Wrestling and the Logan Paul is gonna be Logan Paul, by the way, the YouTuber who was just recording stuff, and others already did videos about him, and I'm still have to sit here and talk and mention this guy because he's in the WWE. He wasn't there before. He wasn't in all these great PS2 games. They should tell you something. You know, but maybe I'm just talking too much. We should not talk about. We should never ever mention Logan Paul. No, I'm joking. You know, as long as it's not KSI. I'm joking. It's joke. I'm joking. I'm joking, guys. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that, guys. I didn't say nothing about Logan Paul. Anyone. At least anyone who's not worth being in the WWE stuff. You know. But yeah, maybe we can watch the girl only section. You know, yeah, I'm just desperate at this point, guys. I'm desperate. If I still want to watch, if I still want to be relevant in YouTube, I still have to talk about wrestling. So we can watch the girls section, the wrestling girls. I think they still deliver, but you know, but that's not the point because I'm a guy. I want to see, you know, I want to see how it is to be a man, right? But if nobody's there to show me, they're gonna be mad for this. But it's true. This is only Logan Paul. I don't even know the just Kurt. I just know him and the rest. But that's not the point. How about you know, back then it was Steve Austin, Rey Mysterio. It was the Undertaker. We even had Tajiri. So we had at least a Bruce Lee, right? We had the Carlito. And the others that I don't want to mention. So what happened? What happened with Umaga? Umaga, we're never gonna get this. And those that you see what I'm saying, guys? The others are gonna watch wrestling now. They never gonna know about Umaga. The guy who literally eat hearts. I don't know if he did, but I bet he did. Real for real. They don't know about Umaga and all these and Batista. Who's gonna remember all these wrestlers? Who? Ask Vince McMahon. Who's gonna remember these wrestlers, even if they pass away or not? Who's gonna be there? Like I seen their matches, and they wanna just act as if they don't care. That's sad. That's sad. That's sad. That's really sad. That's sad. As somebody who enjoyed wrestling, as somebody who also played their video games, it's just sad that you guys just you know what, like you just change the image, even if they had to or not. But I'm just zoning out. It's sad, guys, and many are disappointed. I might lose subscribers because I just made this statement. But at this point, I'd rather say the truth. I'd rather tell the truth than just act fake hype like a wrestling fan. But I might be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But for me, it's pretty much it. I haven't really seen wrestling stuff on my feet like that since the last Wrestlemania, which is sad because we should have some news, or whatever. Wrestling is not how it used to be, guys. So, and these wrestlers are acting very weird because they're in the news. I just see news. For me, it's distraction. It's distraction. I don't know how to feel about this. I'm not engaging with it. I rather want to engage in other stuff. Like I just want to live my life at this point. I'm like, leave me alone. But I know they don't want that. They want us actually to go back and watch. I get that. I get that. And yeah, I'm maybe encouraging some of y'all to give them a chance. But for me, like I said again, I said it once, say it again. I don't care. I just don't care. After seeing this, I don't care. Maybe I'm just different. Maybe this has nothing to do with wrestling, but I don't care. The match, I watched the match, and yeah, that's the thing. You do watch the match. You watch the match, but you gotta also feel something, And I felt something, but I still felt off, So maybe it's me. Maybe I have to sleep over this, But I've been saying this for a while, though. Yeah, wrestling is I'm saying that something's changed. So even if I feel different, I know something's changed, and they told us about it. Oh yeah. Do these guys that don't like this? They had like a lot of idols. They losing them too. Not all of them. Some, forget it. Some gonna stay there. Some are like really. It's over for them. But I see the others that who used to really like them. They also, I think they gone or whatever. But yeah, how long is this video even going? Is everybody alright? I'm gonna go. I don't care. I'm just telling you guys, what do you think? Let me know in the comments later when you watch this video. Let me know if it's still worth watching wrestling with Steve Austin and a cold beer because it's wrestling time, or of these newcomers, is it worth everything? We don't just want to watch sections. We want to watch, see everything. Let me know, guys. Let me know, guys, in the comment if I'm missing out. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm missing out. Maybe I'm gonna be like a loser, and I'm gonna look back and I'm like, oh, I was so mature for talking about the wrestling, and it's not good anymore, and I'm outdated. You get with the program. Wrestling is good. You're gonna miss the hardest match. You're not gonna miss the hardest match ever. Who knows? Maybe we're gonna see something nobody ever seen, and you missed it and stuff. And I should have been there. So we should watch it, but when it happens, we'll know. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go, man. Is it over? The video's not over yet. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I'm gonna go. That's it, guys. I'm gonna go to sleep. I need to go to sleep because, to be honest, I think that's what Steve Austin would have done. Steve Austin would have been like, I don't do this shit. I don't do any shit. I need to go to bed. I need to go to sleep, so I need to go. Because else we're never gonna see legends wrestling like Steve Austin and many others. I forgot their names. But if you want to put to the heart like Steve Austin, you need to go to bed when it's time to go to bed. Don't care. Ignore all the comments. Ignore all the critique and stuff. Because we need to go to bed. We need to sleep. We cannot be up here. No, and I also only have 10%, so I'm gonna go, guys. You guys stay safe. You know, like I said, going back. If I'm wrong, I'll be back for another Wrestlemania. But if not, that's it, guys. You're never gonna see me again like this. I'm gonna still go on with my YouTube. We're gonna do other stuff. That's fun, yeah. But you know, as me being here talking about wrestling because I used to be a fan, but now I don't even know anymore if I can call myself a wrestling fan. And maybe you stick to something else. So with that being said, guys, catch you guys later, and yeah, later then.